Welcome to FUIME TV. I'm Earl Batman Stringer, and in this video, I just got back from the movies. Well, not really just getting back, but I seen it over the weekend. Creed. Alright. I knew when I saw the trailer for this, like, I saw the trailer for this like 4 or 5 months ago, to be honest with you. Saw it on Facebook, and I was like, hell yeah. Definitely going to see this shit at the movies. So, I went, and here's what I think. First of all, obviously, you should know what Creed is. If you remember the Rocky movies from like the 80s, 90s, even some in the 2000s, you know, Rocky Balboa was a great boxer in Philadelphia, and at the very beginning of his career, one of the guys that he fought was Apollo Creed, the black dude, Carl Weathers, whatever, played Apollo Creed, and like they end up having their battles, their matches, and they end up being, you know, good friends. Apollo Creed, he ended up dying in one of the movies, and you know, and then Rocky kept on going on to Rocky 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, right? So now Creed comes along, and basically Creed is about Apollo Creed's son. He had like an illegitimate son, you know, man, with one of the hoes. Now I don't know if that was the case, but he had an illegitimate son, and the dude and Creed finds out, you know, his dad was Apollo Creed, so he decides to fight and wants to become a pro, and you know that's where we at with this movie. So already basically said what it's about, but just to add a little more to it, when Creed, the boy, I can't talk, what the fuck? When Creed decides that he wants to become a pro, he ends up going to Philadelphia to find Rocky, you know, and let him know, hey, look, I'm Apollo's son. I want you to train me. Of course, Rocky at first is like, nah, no, kid, no, I don't do that anymore. I don't want to train, you know. And basically, he ends up training the kid. Um, you know, that's the story about. You know, Apollo Creed's son wants to become a pro, go get Rocky, and to train him, and then voila. Now you might be thinking like, what the fuck? That ain't nothing special. Yeah, you know, it sounds typical. And yes, the storyline is very basic, right? But it's to me the story gets a little deeper, and I think this Creed's name is Adonis in the movie, I believe. Yeah, the boy name is Adonis Creed, but Adonis, I mean, it's just deeper than that. It goes a little deeper, you know, with him and Rocky, and he, you know, obviously, sure, he meets a girl and all this stuff. So yes, the storyline is, you know, basic, whatever. The acting, you know, I always talk about that. Of course, the acting is top notch. But with Creed's character, I think his name was Michael B. Jordan. He did a damn good job, you know, pulling off the whole boxer role, and really did, because you know it's like, man, you getting involved with the Rocky franchise. You can't be no bitch about this shit, right? This is Rocky, right? So he did a good job. Everybody did good. Rocky, obviously, Sylvester Stallone did his thing, and everybody. So the acting was top notch, obviously. The ending, you know, I gotta talk about the ending. I love the ending. You know, it was basic, ain't nothing crazy about it, but I just loved it. It made sense. It felt right. It felt good. Damn good ending. All right. But another thing about this movie, it was just really good. Point blank, period. Damn good movie. And there were certain scenes that give you the fucking chills, man. It made it not even really sad, but it just gave you chills, you know. And one scene in particular, and if you've seen it, let me know. But the one scene, I will say this: the bikes in the street. That's all I'm gonna say. The bikes in the street near the end of the movie, but I'm just gonna say that bikes in the street, all the bikes in the street. That scene right there, I'll be damned. That shit, hit you. Shit hit you, right? But anyway, with all that being said, I'm gonna give Creed a 5 out of 5. I know you thinking, damn, you don't never get 5s out of 5s for those who be watching my channel. Very, very rarely. I think I gave one other, you know, perfect, you know, rating in my world. But man, Creed, I can't knock it. I thought it would be good, but it actually was better than I thought it was gonna be, and everything about that movie was just good, and I really enjoyed it. Obviously, they left it where they can do a sequel, but if they do a sequel, you gotta have Sylvester Stallone in it. Got to. You gotta bring him back. But if you do that, there's no reason why the next one couldn't be really good as well. So yeah, 5 out of 5 for Creed. It was the shit. All right, if you haven't seen Creed, I highly recommend it. Either go to the theaters and watch it, or wait till it come out for rental. I'm actually probably gonna buy the DVD. That's how good it is. That's how damn good it is. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. If you have seen Creed, let me know what you think.
Yo, I tried to tell them I was cold. I call it the Arctic flow. Automatic rapping, when I spit shit, I just lose control. But they don't wanna see me blow, and they don't wanna see me shine. All a nigga really know is I gotta get mine. So I'm all up on my grind.